YouTube, what is going on, guys? Not pouring today because it's a little wet outside. But I figured I'd pop on and hang out with you guys regardless so I don't miss a Tuesday or Thursday. So here I am. I was going to open up some mail and start to get into the giveaways that I wanted to do. But I think I should give a little bit more notice for that. I might still open up a few things, but as far as like giveaways, I might hold off. Or not. We'll see. Huh? Always takes a minute for this to work. See if anybody pops in. So yeah, just hanging out today. Figured I would at least pop on and go live for a little while. Possibly open up some mail. Talk about whatever. Want to know how everybody's day is and what's going on out there. JK, what's happening? The fastest fingers on YouTube. What's going on, brother? Carol Clark, hello. Appreciate you hanging out or stopping in anyway. I guess we haven't really hung out yet, but there is 6 people here, so that's cool. So yeah, I was kind of mentioning before anybody showed up because it always starts, and if anybody watches it back, I try to at least be talking a little bit in the beginning. But I was gonna open up some mail and try to get into some of that 1K giveaway stuff, but I kind of want to. It's like Plumber sent something, and I really want to be able to let him know before I do it at least. Although I was going to try to tag him in the video and see what happened, but I don't know. I think I'll wait. I'm so friggin' indecisive when it comes to this. I wanted to do it in a video format, but for some reason, every time I try to make a video and post it, YouTube locks up on me and I have to get out. So it never gives me enough time. I have to post a video and then go back to the computer or through Studio, and it'll let me change things. But yeah, YouTube just locks up on me for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. It could be my phone. I do have an iPhone 7, so there is that. But Kevin Hawthorne, what's happening? So yeah, we might open up a little bit of mail, and I might give something away while we're here just because it'll be fun. So we'll consider this part of the 1K giveaway, even though I'm not announcing it. See, I don't really want to announce it because I don't want a bunch of people coming over just to win something. I'd rather the people that are always here win something, so. But yeah. I kind of wish I just pulled the table out and started to at least pour something. But it's kind of wet. My finger is a little locked up. I have arthritis pretty bad, so yeah, every now and again, my finger will get locked up and I can't close it or open it all the way. Not that that would really stop me from pouring, but facts of getting old. That's probably the wrong word, but you know what I'm saying. It's all downhill, it seems like, after 40. I'm going to be 45 this year. That's crazy. So anyway, tell me a story. If anybody has something they want to talk about, what happened over the weekend, um, you know, tell me a funny story, maybe. Obviously, you got to do it in the comments, and you can't comment so much, but, 7 stacks, what's happening? JK, did I send you a picture of your package? I was thinking about that today, that I'm not sure if I sent you one. I don't remember like getting an email from you, but there were so many different things. I don't know. Hopefully I did. But everybody should have got a notice for that because the packages all went out yesterday. So thank you to everybody that always shows up. You guys mean the world to me. But yeah, we had some new people show up and that was cool. Hopefully the next time we'll get even more people to show up. Hopefully I'll get a decent amount of pours done. I was thinking if I could do another one in about 3 weeks, that would be cool. So that's what I'm shooting for. Yeah, I have the guitar sitting here, man. I thought about kind of jamming out a little bit. And as soon as I tried to do it, I was like, ooh, that hurts. But anyway, what are you guys getting into today? Anybody do anything fun over the weekend? We got 5 likes. I appreciate that. But there is 9 people here, so don't forget to hit the like button if you don't mind. I would appreciate that. But yeah, so here I will show you. This is something, that's what Plumber sent. Now, if he happens to show up, I will see if he wants to give it away. But I've got some mail, some giveaway wins that I got from him, so I was going to try to do that, make a video about it. I did make a video, and every time I try to post it, YouTube locks up on me, so it's just been, that's why I haven't been posting videos. I've just been going live for the most part. But I do feel like I should announce it a little bit more, or at least tell him before I do it, because he was the only one that really donated. Everything else will be from me, so I guess that doesn't matter. I can do it how I want, but I feel like I should at least let him know before I do it. So we will hold off on that. What are you planting? My mother brought my daughter. They went to my aunt's house over the weekend, and my uncle was growing some tomato plants, so they brought 2 tomato plants back. That was pretty cool. So my daughter has 2 tomato plants for me to plant for, which I kind of forgot about. Yeah, you know what I like to do? I always do tomatoes, but I also like doing jalapenos. Everybody says that I say that weird. Jalapenos. Jalapeno? Jalapeno? I don't know. If I'm saying it weird, sorry. That's the Maryland in me. But anyway, I definitely got to get some pours done, because you can see that right there and that right there is what I got left. So we've got to get busy at some more pours, but everything being all wet. And I think Thursday it's supposed to rain too. So I was thinking maybe tomorrow I'll go live midday like I normally do, and try to get a pour done. I might start doing that. I don't know if I might just kind of try to do more like whenever it's not wet, you know, because if I do it every Tuesday and Thursday, there's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays where I just can't do it. So maybe it'd be better to just say, hey, I'll do it twice a week. And if people are here, cool. But yeah, jalapenos and red peppers. I like to do red peppers and green peppers. And you know what I was thinking about doing, because I've done all that stuff, and I feel like it is good to mix it up every now and again. I think it's better for the soil. Although I was going to put some new soil in anyway, and mix it all up real good. And what I did was a raised garden bed, and I have 3 tubes of PVC in it with a bunch of holes drilled through it, and I'll stuff like old food down in there so that the worms can eat. I forgot what it's called, but like the worms will eat all that stuff. Welcome to Maryland. I was just talking to Rhonda about I need to post a video cooking crabs. I might go live next time I cook crabs and just hang out for like, half hour, 45 minutes and show you what I do. Because everybody that eats my crabs says that they are the best. Michael, what's up? Appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, so just to go over a couple things. I got Tupac, Armando from the Vault, Walter Winter, and Mia's Coins. I got some mail to open from them. I got a couple things from Silver Scorpion, AG Stacker 1776. I mean, there's just Fish, a couple things from him, Plumber, and that's not even getting to the other side of everything. What do we have here? I think this is Silver and Gold Stack Attack. And yeah, this one too. And then PMG. This is something cool that I got from Scorpion. So yeah, at some point I'm going to get into this stuff. I might try to do it in video form, at least when I'm doing the giveaway for plumbers. So I might still open up a few things because videos seem to be a pain in the butt right now. Seven Stacks, yes. I use Natty Boh. Now, drinking Natty Boh is disgusting. But cooking with Natty Boh with crabs, I don't know why, but that is the best flavor. I've tried all different beer, but I'll get a 6-pack of Natty Boh cans and dump that in, and then I'll do a gallon of water and then put a bunch of Old Bay mixed in, Old Bay NJO. I've been doing like a 50-50 mix. I used to only use Old Bay, but that 50-50 mix is pretty good. And then I also do that on top of the crabs as I put them in. So yeah. But yeah, I use a 6-pack just because I've tried to do it with 1 or 2 and it's just not quite as good. I've also done it with like 8 beers one time and it just bubbles up so much. Like the crabs on the bottom are just, you crack them open and juice just goes everywhere. So I try to make it so where it's not bubbling up too much to get all up in the crabs, but still doing the job. And what I use is a turkey fryer. And I flip the thing upside down so that I get probably about 6 inches above the water, which seems to work out great for me. And you never want to cook too many crabs at once anyway. I don't do more than 3 dozen at a time. I've watched people with these huge things do like bushels at a time. They never taste as good as if you just do 2. You know, put in 24 to 36 crabs. That's how I like to do it. Like if I have 4 dozen, I'll cook them twice, 2 dozen and 2 dozen. If I have 3 dozen, unless they're like jumbos, I'll do them all at the same time. But usually number ones is how we try to go. But man, if I can get the jumbos, I do, because the bigger the crab, the better it tastes, especially when you cook in a beer. And I don't know why, but that's it. Corn, tomatoes, green beans, squash, zucchini, peppers, and more. Man, I wish I had enough room to do all that. I have a raised garden bed that I made out of scrap pallet wood. And then I took linseed oil and you know, sealed it. And then, girl, get away from there. Come on, you're gonna knock the camera. So then I put 4 posts in it and did a cage all the way around. Come on, no, get out of here. Did a cage all the way around so that no rabbits or anything could get into it. Even though it's raised, it's about 1.5 feet, but actually it might be closer to 2 foot. But you know, deer, I got so many deer around here and they will just come up and eat the whole damn thing. It's bad. So really try to keep the deer out. And it's like perfect. They don't have to bend over. They're like, man, this is perfect. What a smorgasbord. And they'll just eat it all up. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. So for those that don't know, Michael made me a poker chip. So I will be pouring a silver poker chip. And it should be around an ounce, maybe a little bit more than an ounce. So that'll be fun. I do need to make another hammer because somebody wanted to get a hammer. Spokane wanted to get a hammer, so I'm holding off on his package so I can make another one of those. Is that what you sent me, Michael? Another hammer? Because I might try to print that out tonight. Well, I guess no matter what it is, I'm going to try to print it out tonight, but Carol says, I'm coming when you cook crabs. Come on. Let's go. I gotta say, of all the food that I've tried, and I like everything. There's no food that I really won't eat other than cauliflower. I can't stand cauliflower, and I can't stand turnips. No, radishes. I guess turnip might be kind of the same thing. I feel like it tastes the same, but they're disgusting. Like that stuff I will not eat. Anything else, I'm good to go. But my favorite food of everything, I think, is a blue crab and steak, and then shrimp. How about you guys? I love a good steak, man. I love a T-bone because you're kind of getting the best of both worlds with a T-bone. But a ribeye is good too. And how I spice that is I use Old Bay on every kind of meat. It doesn't matter what kind of meat it is. If it's fish, I'll use more Old Bay. If it's steak, I'll just use a little bit. If it's chicken, I'll just use a little bit. But yeah, I put that on everything. And Montreal steak seasoning mixed with Jo has a season that's kind of more for like venison, and it's got amazing flavor too. I only used to use it with the venison, but now I put it on any kind of steak. Ribeye, yeah. Blue crabs, yep. Blue crabs is the way to go. I'm right on the bay, and so really I could walk about 3 minutes and go crabbing. The problem is that everything's privately owned, or it's for a neighborhood that I don't live in. I'm kind of in the middle of a bunch of neighborhoods on a private road, so I don't get access to any of the places around me. But yeah, I do have a little 15-foot John boat. If I could get the motor to run right, I could take it out. But yeah, I haven't even put numbers on that thing since I got it because I tried to start it and it worked fine when I got it. But then the second time, because I didn't use it that year, and I tried to start it the next year and it wouldn't piss water out. So yeah, I don't know. Vote for Pedro. What's going on? So yeah, I'd like to get that fixed and get some numbers on it and get it in the water because it's a perfect crabbing boat. It's only a 15. It's a 15 Evinrude, which is perfect for crabbing. But it's about 10 years old and it's been sitting not running, so I got to get the motor worked on. The boat's aluminum, so it'll be good forever. You know what's funny? I tried to spray paint that boat one time because I was gonna camouflage it, and I was using the paint and the gray in the back, and you could just see every single line on it. So I ended up not doing it, the rest of it. I just did the back, and that was just brown. It wasn't camouflage. But you know, you could buy those different camouflage colors. They're spray paint. But yeah, it didn't work out very well. JK, is that blue crabs over there? I mean, I guess there's blue crabs everywhere. I know that in the spring before they're here, well, right before spring, well, a lot of people around here will get crabs from down south, from I think like Georgia or something like that, or North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina or South Carolina, one of those two. So a lot of the crabs come from there until we get them. But yeah, we got them here. Snow crabs, man. Snow crabs are good too. Dungeness. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, JK. Those are good too. I like blue crabs better, but Dungeness, oh, that is amazing. That's probably, I like that better than shrimp. Yeah, that's probably number three. Blue crabs, steak, and then Dungeness. Yeah, that's how I roll. Here we are talking about food, and I haven't eaten nothing today. Now I'm getting hungry. I'll tell you what, when we were younger, we used to say beer is food. So we wouldn't eat, we would just drink. And, you know, of course, I was probably too young to be drinking anyway. But now it's like more like Red Bull is food. I gotta stop drinking these things, though. I know it's terrible for me. But yeah, Dungeness is definitely better than king crabs, for sure. Now, if I was to get king crab legs and cook them myself, the way that I do crabs, that would probably be way better. And I've done that before. I've done the same with shrimp too, which is really cool. That tastes amazing too. You haven't had blue crab, Michael? You need to try it at some point in your life. You know, here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize this, but whenever you buy a pound of crab meat and it's in like a can, obviously a can would definitely be this, but you can buy like lump crab meat, especially like in Maryland around here, because there's so many people that crab. You push my guitar over, you're gonna have a bad time. Go, get out of here, get out of there. Um, what was I saying? Oh, that's all females. I don't know if most people know that. I always wondered why it tasted different because females do taste different than males. But but yeah, that's always the back fin is always female back fin, and it's not quite as good. So you can buy it, but you're gonna get a female crab. I think they sell all the male crabs to people around in restaurants, and then the females they which I don't even know if you can keep females. Like if you're doing it professionally, like if you got a boat and you're doing it for a living, you can keep a certain amount of females. But like me, I think I don't even know if I can keep any females. But I always get a fishing license in Maryland. If you get a fishing license, it's only like $3 for a crab stamp, and it's like I might as well get that because if I get that, I can keep a bushel. Otherwise, I can only keep 1 dozen. Although they might have changed it to 2 dozen now, but I'd rather have a bushel for $3. So I always buy that when I get my fishing license. Strange as what's going on? Good morning from New Zealand. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in. Hello from Maryland, USA. I'm about 40 minutes from Washington D.C. in the Chesapeake Bay, around Annapolis. We tried crawfish the other day, Michael. Well, I've had it before, but she hadn't had it before, and she was not a fan. I ended up eating most of it myself. It's a lot of work for a little bit of meat, but I do like the flavor. But of all seafood, that's probably the one that I like the least. Jumbo shrimp are always good. If you can take like a shrimp, get a jumbo shrimp, right? Cut it in half, but where it's still kind of together, and then pack crab meat in it. Whew, that is good. And you can also do that with lobster. Crack it down the middle and stuff it with crab meat, and then put it in the oven. Oh, you talk about flavor. Flavor town, baby. So I am going to open up a couple things here because it's been a long time and I need to get to some of this mail. There will be giveaways done. This person, I haven't seen this person since I've been back. But I got something from Mia's Coins. You guys know who that is? Got a couple stickers from her. And it was funny, she had a live stream going on and she had bags, and I was like, can I get one of your bags? So she actually put this in the I was like, get a bag and sign it for me. So this is what I got. Captain currency. That's so funny. A lot of people say that. Oh my God, thanks for the super stickers. Yeah, I used to do that a lot when I could. It's been a while. You don't know how many people have called me Captain Currency. It's pretty funny. See, I got that from her. You were so awesome. The way you support my channel is much appreciated. Love me as coins. And I appreciate this. I was always trying to get the stickers, man. I got so many stickers. Not like some of you, but being gone for a long time, obviously, kind of, it's been tough the past couple of years. So a lot of this stuff is from before I took the break, which is kind of crazy. And then that year after, 2023, I didn't really get much mail at all because I'd been gone for a while. Where do you try it? Yes, dipped in butter. Or apple cider vinegar too. Although I'm not quite a fan of that like I used to be. But you can get it at a grocery store usually. But like I said, that's going to be females. So it's not going to taste quite as good, although it'll still be good. But those, you're getting just the meat. You're not getting the crab. So you have to make crab cakes. That's really the only thing you can do with that kind of meat. Or stuff it in something else. But if you want to eat like a true Maryland crab, you're going to have to probably come to Maryland. I'm sure they ship it some places. Virginia, somewhere close around here. But I don't think you're close to here at all, are you? I forgot where you were from. Or make crab dip. Yeah, crab dip's good too. Minnesota. Yeah, man, I guess you were real far from any of that. That would be a hike. I bet you could get somebody. Well, see, the thing is with crabs, here's the deal. When you get crabs, they're alive, and you have to throw them in the pot alive. That's how you cook them. So they're not going to be as good if they're, somebody like froze them and shipped them to you, which I'm sure you could do. You probably just have to take like the devil fingers out of it, like the way they breathe and everything, filter the water. I'm sure if you pop that out, I don't know. I was thinking maybe ship you some in dry ice or something. Maybe that would work, but I don't know. I guess not. Dennis the Menace. What's happening? I used to love that show back in the day. Dennis the Menace. So yeah, this was hanging out in Tupac streams back in the day, and I did a sticker trade with this dude too. Silver Keeper. Have a good one. So that's a piece of mail that I've had for a very long time that I haven't shown yet. And then I did a sticker trade with Armando from the vault. He says, thanks for doing this sticker trade. Call if you need anything. Armando from the vault. And he's even got a card. He's even got a card. Pretty cool. And then we got a couple of stickers. Yeah, those are good people. And then I got something here from Tupac, the man himself. And this is where I met all of those people, actually. And that was when he changed the name. I was like, hey, can I get one of those stickers? So we did a little sticker trade. Because it used to be Tupac Coin Roll Hunter. I don't know if he got in trouble for using that name or what, but pretty cool. Sure, there's a lot more of those now. Since I am opening mail and I've been talking about doing giveaways, I'm going to give away something. So hang out, guys. Don't leave. I see people popping in and leaving and popping in and leaving. And that's cool, because I'd rather you guys win anyway. The people that are always here that hang out with me. I need something to write on, though. Hold on. And what I'll probably do is any of this mail that I open up, I'm going to make sure I go back into this and leave links. So if anybody wants to check out any of these channels. Don't rub on that. No, no. We're going to just do like coin stuff because this will be cheap for me to ship. So we got this 1/4 ounce. Joseph, what's going on? I just sent your giveaway out. And so I'll probably put it in a package just like I did with him because it only cost me a 2-ounce stamp to send stuff like this. So, yeah. I wish I had another coin holder. One left in that box. First pour ever in silver, by the way. Gold Snipey Forever, what's going on? Come on, son. Mr. Blue, good to see you. Make sure you hang out for a minute because I'm about to do a giveaway for that 1/4 ounce. Just opening up some mail, kind of hanging out. Usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays I try to pour, but everything's kind of wet outside, so I figured we hang out, maybe open up some mail. I've got tons of mail from like 2 years ago that I never got to because I took a break. For those that don't know, I've been gone for a couple years and just came back a few months ago. So my mail had piled up for a while, and so I'm trying to get through some of that stuff. But I'll be posting some videos with some like bigger, better giveaways. But anyway, I digress. Awesome 7 stacks. I like it when a plan comes together. If you've been in the live streams, and I tell you, some of you know what my number is that I tend to go for a lot. I'm not going to do that today, so don't pick that number. Man, I'm so not used to this laptop. So we got 13 people in here with 13 likes. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you guys. Give it a couple minutes and then I'll type in stop. Dan Wade, what's happening? And if I missed anybody, sorry. Usually I'm pouring around this time, but it's a little wet today, so I figured I would just kind of hang out and see if anybody showed up. We got 14 likes. That's awesome. I think also what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys something to leave in the comments after this is over. So when it uploads, I want you guys to come back and leave a comment. And everybody that does, you're going to get a chance to win something. And Thursday, I'll pick a winner. That's what we'll do. Because a lot of times these live streams don't get comments and they don't put you out in the rotation if people don't comment. I feel like you get a little bit more rotation if people are commenting and, you know, coming back. So every little bit helps, right? You got 15 people here now. Make sure you look at the chat. Yeah, you live in Europe. That's a tough one. Yes, please be in the United States. Man, I gave so much stuff away in that stream on Friday. That was cool giving you guys the four-leaf clovers. What'd y'all think about that? I found those a couple days before and put them in those little sleeves. So hopefully you guys will get some good luck out of it, the people that won. I think that was Rhonda, 7 stacks, and somebody, oh, Spokane, I think, won the other one. Again, this is closest without going over. I don't know if I mentioned that. Same rules as always. Terry's wood burning. What's happening? We'll give it time. We'll give everybody a chance to get in. So yeah, I have a poker chip coming from Michael, so that'll be cool. We will definitely get that going as soon as possible. I would like to have a couple of those in the next auction, so that'll be cool. And I'm definitely going to do another hammer for myself, and I have to do another hammer for Spokane, so I'll be boring 2 hammers pretty soon. And like I said before, I'm going to give away, we're going to auction off the hammer at the end of every live stream. Or the gavel. So every time I'll use one, and at the end of the stream, I'll auction it off, and you guys can have one for those that do auctions. Then we can all have one. I think that'll be cool. You're still away on the ISS? Yeah, that might be tough. All right. Sitting here trying to think what else to talk about with you guys or show you. I definitely got to get some of these unboxings done because there's a lot of stuff in there that I'm not necessarily trying to hold on to anymore. A lot of that was from over 2 years ago now, so a lot of that stuff I'm not really into. I'm kind of more trying to just get weight than anything else. The collectible stuff is just, I'm not into it like I was. And the problem is a lot of you guys aren't too. So I've been trying to auction off some of this stuff, but it doesn't always seem to sell very well. So we'll see what happens. All right. I think that was long enough. Stop. I feel like I know who won, but I'm going to have to check that in a minute. $79. Pretty sure it was JK. Man, I just sent your package out too. So that'll go to you. I can send it out or I can hold it. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do until you're ready. It seems like you've been getting something at every auction, so if you keep doing that, I can hold it till then. Crap, I didn't write your name on there. You know, JK, at the end of stream, I had to go back and watch that because I didn't write down your name for the end of stream giveaway. By the way, you can't even watch that stream now because I was playing music. So I guess I'm done playing music. I don't know. The first time, the second auction, I was playing music, but it wasn't like popular rock music like I was doing on the third auction. But yeah, man, I had like 42, I think it was 42 different songs that they were copyrighting me for. And when I tried to go in and have them change the song, because it said you could do that, but you can't click on anything. So I don't know what's up. I really want that to be back up. I almost want to just take the sound out of it and put it up or something. I don't know. I hate to have like a almost 8-hour stream. I think it was 7.5 hours or something like that, and it not be up. I don't know if you still get the watch hours. I'm pretty sure once you get the watch hours, it should be there. So I don't know. Still working on the watch hours. You got your 12 clones lined up for Pickup Friday. Funky Lemon Drop, Unicorn Pop, Zazilla, Red Pop, and No Juice. What music do you play? Like I was playing Linkin Park and Tool and oh man, I can't even think of the band now. I know you can play music that's non-copyright music, and I didn't even have it turned up that loud, but I don't know. I guess there was so many of them. Like I said, the first time it said copyright right underneath of the video in the second auction, but they didn't take it down. Now in certain places you can't even pull the video up. I still can, but nobody else can. Pixa Baby. Let me write that down. My thing is, I feel like I'd almost have like no music than music I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me though. I'm a music guy. You know, it seems like the live chat replay is missing on a lot. And then I noticed the other day that a few of mine actually have it, but now it's been gone again. So I don't know. I don't know what happens with that. I never play music like when I'm pouring, so I don't know. The Irish Collector, what's happening? Did you get my email? I sent you an email. I think you're the only one that I'm still waiting on. Pixa Baby, that's where it is. Pixa Baby. Yeah, I have to check that out. Oh, you know what? You're right, because I did see that. I didn't look at it, but I saw that somebody had sent something. So just email me the address whenever you figure that out. I know you were trying to figure out what the address was. Yeah, man, it's weird. Gold Sniping Farmer, I don't know. I just thought that they changed it. I thought YouTube changed it because you used to be able to always see it. And then when they changed a few things, you couldn't ever see it in anybody's live stream. And then I was watching back, I was trying to watch back one of mine, and I was looking for something, and I noticed that the chat was there, and I was like, what the hell? That's weird. But it's only been on like 2 live streams, I think. So I don't know. I never pushed any button to make it happen or not happen, so. I mean, I just started going live too. I don't really know the ins and outs of everything anyway. And I use YouTube. I don't use StreamYards or anything like that, so I don't even know how that stuff works. I do have OBS on my computer, but I can't figure out how to actually make it go live. I stopped by one of your auctions. I watched a replay of yours and saw that you had like videos and stuff. That's what I want to do. But I couldn't even figure out how to get videos into OBS. Even the non-copyrighted videos. I'm so bad with computers, man. It's kind of sad, really. Yeah, I saw that after I said the baby. I was like, you jackass. I am dyslexic, so there is that. Sometimes I don't always see great. Don't make fun. It's so hard sometimes. It's so freaking hard. But for Pedro says, gotta get back to work. Thanks for hosting CEC. Have a wonderful day, everyone. You too. Vote for Pedro. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's why I like the OBS because I have a full music, like a recording studio. And so I have microphones and everything set up in the computer already. So that part was easy getting everything set up. But, and I even have multiple cameras. I've got a webcam to shine like on the coins that I'm not showing. I have a Canon 80D, which is an amazing camera for like a close-up shot. And then I even have a digital microscope. And it was all on the screen. And then you can, blow up whatever screen by itself. And had the email and everything right there on the page. And it was awesome. But actually going live, it wouldn't let me do it. So I don't know. I did get that a while ago and set it up because I was going to try to do lives about 2 years ago before I went on my little break. And I don't know if they changed something since then. Maybe you have to every time put in the URL code or whatever it is. I don't know, something like that. Maybe I just have to redo that. I need to figure it out though. Oh, I got I don't really use it with lives because I have. Here, I'll show you. I have to have my phone plugged in, or once I'm live for like an hour, my phone dies. It'll go to 20% within an hour, and then 15 minutes later, my phone's about to die. But check this out. I got this off of TikTok. Plug that into your phone. If I didn't have to have my phone plugged in, I could use this. So this is great for videos. The sound quality is amazing. You know how much I paid for this? $8. And it came with 2. There's only one of these, but there was 2 microphones. And you can either have the fluffy for, this is for like outside, for like wind, but you can get like the regular one too. And I tell you, I held it like a foot from my face, and the sound quality was awesome. And then I hung it on something, like a necklace. I kind of hung it on that, and it was almost too loud. So I think it might be better if you like put it on your shirt. Or maybe that's when it was loud. I don't know. I got to do some testing with it. But for $8, hell of a deal. I got to be honest. I was kind of afraid to do it at first. I thought they were just going to take my money and I would never see it. But it came through. Actually, another thing I got too. I don't know if you guys are into prepping at all. By the way, this is the one, and you can get this on Amazon too, but it's way more expensive. If you got TikTok, man, somebody was selling pools Sunday. I was on TikTok, and somebody was selling a pool for like $39, right? This above ground pool for 39 bucks. And I was like, damn, that seems like a hell of a deal. So I scroll to the next one. Somebody else is selling the same pool. Scroll again, different video. Scroll again, somebody selling the pool again. I went through, within about 20 different times I scrolled, 15 people were selling the same pool. I was like, damn, man, somebody is really pushing that out there. Great Scott, what's happening? But yeah, I picked up a bunch of these too. They took a while to get here, but these things are awesome. The one that I got is actually black. It doesn't have the orange. I got all black. Because if I was going to have this plugged into something and the shit done hit the fan, I don't want people to be able to see it. So I got all black. But yeah, I think it was 40 bucks for 4 of these. These things are like 20 something dollars at the cheapest on Amazon, I think. I think they were even going for 40. And it's a nice one. It's got 2 lights here on the bottom. And you can plug 2 different things into it. And then it has the regular plug for you to plug into the wall if you want to not use this part. But if you put it in the sun, these little lights will just start going. It'll start charging, being in the sun. You know what I did one time? Because I have a couple other brands I got from some other people a while back. 4 Patriots. I actually have quite a few solar power generators and things like that from them. And I got 4 of their version of this. And I love it, man. I would keep one on my dashboard and charge my phone up because something was kind of wrong with my plug for a little while. So I would just do that, man. It worked perfect. I'm going to start doing some videos about some prepping because I've got a lot of cool stuff to show you guys. So if you're into prepping, make sure that you hit my bell because I've got a lot of food to test. The ready hour, I got a year's worth of supply of that stuff. And then the solar power generator. Then I got a little box that's not really a generator, it's like more of a battery, but you charge it with a solar panel. I've got like water filtration and water catchment and stuff like that. So definitely want to get into that sort of thing. Serpent Silver, what's happening? Your day's going good? Hope everybody's day's going good. Yeah, I was hoping to be pouring a little bit, but I didn't feel like breaking everything out because everything's kind of wet. It'd be nice to get to a place where I can just have a shop and set up in there and just go to town. I do have the shed out back, and I probably could do some stuff even if everything was wet and it was raining even. But I do have a gas furnace, so that's always blowing hot as shit. But I do have double doors on the back of the shed where I have like about a 2-foot hangover with a deck underneath too. So even if it was raining, I could probably do it. But you don't want water splashing into your silver, that's for sure. Man, Serpent Silver, I didn't see that emoji at first, and I was like, what? What did you just type? Is that a burrito? I love burritos. Michael Cortez, are you asking how to spell? Are you, did you ask me something? Girl, will you stop doing that? You don't need to rub your face on everything. Get out of here. Over that way. 16 people with 17 likes. No, get. Appreciate you guys. Look at this. What do you want? I just want to scratch my head and rub up against your camera. I'm going to have to shut you out of this room. Being crazy. So anybody got any good plans for the weekend? Oh, I didn't tell you guys. We went to see Jim Brewer. I told you guys I was going to on that Thursday. But we saw Jim Brewer last Sunday. That was a great show. He is pretty damn funny. And the dude that came on before him, I can't remember his name, he was pretty funny too. But yeah, that was a good show. That was my first comedy show ever. It was funny because he came in, he was talking about Baltimore and how we're crazy for even being there because Baltimore is such a, it's kind of a shithole, really. Not all of Baltimore, but a lot of it. It's I'm pretty sure it's the dope capital of the world right now. But it was funny. He was talking about Baltimore, and then went into talking about rock music and all kinds of stuff. Normal stuff he does. But yeah, it was pretty good. I did watch a show. He was talking about this woman got mad because he was talking about his daughter, and it had to do with like smoking weed, and he likes to kind of puff every now and again, and he knows his daughter puffs every now and again, but he didn't want to say anything. It was pretty funny. But this woman got mad as shit at him about it. I can't believe you say that. It's like, dude, it's a freaking comedy show. Hello. Was it possible to start a print? What do you mean, me? I'm I'm not in. Well, I mean, the printer's behind me, but I have to get it. And remember, I had to send it from one email to the next, and excuse me, send it from one email to the next, and then open it up and put it into the file, and then you know, it's going to take me a little while. Gold sniping farmer. I used to back in the good old days. It's been years. They do say that it's good for, and you would think that this is kind of the opposite, but if you have Alzheimer's in your family, that smoking every now and again kind of keeps it at bay a little bit. And with Alzheimer's, your memory goes. So you would think that that would be the opposite, but apparently it does help. That's what I've heard anyway. I grow 12 plants all for myself. Damn. It's funny. I had a friend of mine that he had a seed and he planted it just to see what would happen. And then I go over there one day and he's like, check this out. And I was like, damn, you had like a big old bush, like a half a tree. He's like, yeah, I just tried it, just see what would happen. Might have been two of them because I think you have to grow two, right? I don't know. I've never tried to do that myself. Ferdinand, hello. Appreciate you stopping in. Trees are good. Yeah, I just get paranoid, man. I get paranoid. I start overthinking everything. If I can like sit and watch a movie, that's kind of one thing. But I just tend to get in my head too much and overanalyze and overthink everything and then start to get like anxiety and I don't know, man. I guess maybe it's my old age. It's illegal. Yeah, it's still illegal in certain places over here, but I don't think that's going to be for long. What's always amazed me is how cannabis is illegal, right? But everybody can drink alcohol. Now you tell me how many more, not even just deaths, but just dumb shit that happens on alcohol. But people can't smoke weed. It, it kind of it makes me think like I was just thinking about Jim Brewer. He didn't say this, but it just made me think of like comedy. It's like I've heard things like that before, where it's like people are out. You're drunk and there's all these fights breaking out all the time. Now, if you go to a place where everybody's smoking, there is not going to be not one fight. Colorado, that's where it started, right? I think that was the first one. Just went up and saw y'all were here talking about me before I got here. I do know a little about OBS. Well, I set up OBS and I couldn't figure out how to actually go live. Now, I did set it up 2 years ago, but when I hit like trying to go live button, and I know that you have to put like the URL or whatever, I guess that's what it's called. You got to put that in from YouTube. And I did that, but it was 2 years ago. Nothing's changed, but I don't know. Just the actual going live part, it's just not letting me do it for whatever reason. But yeah, I got everything set up. I have different cameras and all kinds of, I think the microphone's hooked up and everything's good to go except for the actually going live part. I know how to use it. I can click on the different screens, and now I couldn't figure out how to put videos on it. I would love to, like doing an auction, I would love to be able to put like some kind of sword fight or something on it. People were like dueling back and forth, you know, having some kind of like funny video every now and again, things like that. I do want to try to get to that place, but I'm really bad with computers. But Sam, what's happening? Yeah, you know, it's uh, it's really crazy to me. And then being a Schedule 1 drug too. I mean, come on. It's like the same as heroin. I think they just changed that though, if I'm not mistaken. I think they changed it. But that was ridiculous. In what state? I'm trying to get some mushrooms at some point. I think everybody should do that at least every couple years because it really think about and putting things together, and it really kind of changes you for a little while for the better. I've had some great experiences, but you know, it's probably 20 years ago. It's been a long time. It's always all about money. It's always all about the money. And now they know that all they got to do is tax the hell out of it, and they're going to make a crap ton of money. And they need to because we're trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and they keep making it worse by the minute. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. But then all the people that were in jail for all those years, that's kind of messed up. There's probably people still in jail for selling weed. You had a horrible experience on shrooms. I felt like I was possessed. Maybe acid. I have a crazy story about acid. It wasn't me, it was somebody I was with, but man, they were seeing people that weren't there, having conversations with people that were dead. It was it was quite the night. She broke a 4 by 8 foot glass table, smashed it, a coffee table, lifted it up with her leg and smashed it. And we were trying to like hold her so she didn't step in the glass. And I was like, took her and got into the closet with her and was like just trying to talk her down for like 4 hours in the freaking closet. You talk about a bad trip for me, but it was a worse trip for her. That was probably 20 something years ago. I mean, I've never done that before. That was a friend. That was a friend. That wasn't me. I've never done that. That was a friend. But yeah, I wouldn't mind microdosing, to be honest. Debt isn't going anywhere, that's for sure. I don't think it can be fixed. I don't think they want to fix it. They're driving us right into a digital currency. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a quarter is like double what you really need for normal people. They must not have been good. I didn't know that they could be good or worse though. I thought they were always the same. I don't know. It's only been a handful of times that my friend did them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, acid's one of those things if you want to just giggle for like the first hour and a half with having a kind of a little bit of a stomach ache. But then after that, your face will hurt from giggling for the first, hour and a half, 2 hours. I know a friend that ate some in school, and all of a sudden, his friend that he ate them with had to go home, and they had to leave and go somewhere. So this person got off the bus, went over to his house because he couldn't go home, and sat over in the woods by this fire pit with a storm coming in, and the trees were like it was a literal like freaking hurricane kind of, well, not a hurricane, but like tropical storm coming in. And you talk about a lot of trails. It's all planned for sure. Yeah, you gotta have the right mindset going into something like that. That's for sure. Oh, it's gonna be a crypto of some sort, or not necessarily a crypto, but something that they're gonna have full control over and can tax you and cut you off if they don't like what you're saying. With the whole digital the digital, not digital ID. Yeah, maybe it was like a digital ID. The digital ID passport, I think is what they were calling it, or something like that. But of course, when they were talking about it then, they were talking about that you had to have the shot, you had to be vaxxed and all that. I shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? And if you said certain things online, like you would get a credit or what's it called? A social score on top of like your credit score, and it would all be intertwined. And yeah, that's too much. If that ever happens, we need everybody needs to be in the streets fighting back. Do not let that happen at all cost. Some people have been talking about what was that crypto, and you can still buy it really cheap. That they were thinking they were going to try to use that. But I'm pretty sure that there is a coin that's a U.S. dollar coin already. I've seen it on what's that app? Crap, I haven't used it in a while. Robinhood. Yeah, XRP. They were talking about that too. But there's already a U.S. coin, and it's worth $1. I always kind of wondered about that too. Like how, like it always stays $1. It never goes up, never goes down. So it's fixed in there for whatever reason. Well, obviously we know the reason, but you know what I'm saying. Stable coins. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know a whole lot about coins, but I do own some. Man, I tell you what, I got into what was that? The Dogecoin. I got into that when it was like 0.000002. You know why I got into it in the first place? Because I had like 8 cents that I I was like, man, I got 8 cents here. I wonder what I could do with it. So I looked for something that was that cheap and actually found something and bought like 10 shares. And then because it was so cheap, anytime I would have any kind of dividend, I would just buy more of it. And then it shot up like crazy, and I sold at like 70 cents. But I still have some. But yeah, I made a pretty good amount of money off of that. Mistakes were made stacking. What is going on? Got me on mute. That's not very entertaining. You're just looking at my desk. That sucks. Here, I got something for you. Remember that? Cap, appreciate your support and friendship. Love your approach to stacking. I believe you asked me for die air, your fishy friend. That's what he wrote. You remember that? It arrived. This is old, man. It's like 2 years ago. This is the old stuff. Stack the frack. Thick neck lady. I feel like there was something that had something written on the back of this, but I might be wrong. Bionic. Yeah, there you go. Check it out. Bionic fishy fish. There we go. Stack the frack. Die air. 2021. Sorry, brother. Sorry I'm so late at this. You know, I've been gone. I took a break for a long time and came back and was like, man, at some point I'm going to get into this mail. So that's one from him. And then there's another one. So let's check it out. I'm just going to try to open stuff up when I see people here that I might have something from them. So if I got mail that didn't open up from you, let me know. Oh, shucks. Got that. Got that. And the little one. Hells yeah. And then what's this? Oh yeah. You know what? I think this is my first pin. I got a few made myself, but this is the first one that I got from anybody else, I'm pretty sure. I appreciate you, brother. He sent these a long time ago, man. What's the date on these? March 29th, 2022 was this one. He said he got me on mute, so I don't know if you're hearing this, but October 18th, 2021. Yeah. So, if you don't know, I was working on bettering myself for about 2 years, and so I took a break from YouTube, and so I had all this mail that's been piled up forever. And you can see there's still more laying around here. And then I still got all of that over there. So, I'll be opening stuff up for a while, and I'll just do some in some live streams. I have giveaways to do as well. So when I open up something for Plumber, make sure you watch that, because I'm going to be giving this away. But I'm trying to at least let him know about it before I do it. I was kind of last minute coming on today and not pouring, because I was going to try to get everything set up, but so does that mean I got another package coming? Double D Burgers. That was a cool video. That was funny. I knew you were going to do it too. I know you said we were on mute, but if you are listening, that was awesome. It was pretty funny. I knew you were gonna do it, and for some reason I knew he wasn't. I don't know why I was thinking that, but you would think the obvious would be opposite, but I had a feeling. Wow, that's old mail. Yep, I am very behind. Adding to the sticker collection. Hell yeah, I got tons to add. That's for sure. I've got so many packages laying around here, and they all have stickers in them. So I will definitely be playing catch up on this stuff for a while. I feel bad that here we are 2 years later, but you know, what am I gonna do? Better late than never, in my opinion. No, I don't. I'll never reach out to anybody to do anything like that. That's not how I roll. I wouldn't. Not. I just. I'm kind of doing my own thing. Like I don't really. The only thing he doesn't want me to do it. But even if he did, I got so much going on myself. Like I wouldn't want to let somebody down by not having something ready. So I don't think I could commit to that. But I hear you. I feel like they're a little clicky over there. I don't know. I've tried to get him to come over and hang out plenty of times. I even let him know about a giveaway I wanted him to get into, and he wouldn't even watch the video. So I don't know. I don't think he likes me much. It is what it is. Not everybody's gonna like you. You know what I mean? I'm okay with it. He does stop by every now and again, though. I've seen him a few times since then. That was a long time ago. Back when I was trying hard to have everybody like me. But yeah, I text him every now and again. I mean, I've texted him like Merry Christmas and things like that, you know? He's a cool dude for sure. But yeah, man, it's hard. Even just doing like Tuesday and Thursdays, I'm like today I was like last minute, like, what the hell am I gonna do? I don't really want to get into the porn today, but I don't want to just sit here and be boring, which I kind of feel like I am anyway. But we got 20 likes and there's 13 people here, so hey, I feel good about it. Appreciate you guys. That's crazy that there's 20 likes because there's been many a live stream where I haven't even got like 10. So if we're growing, that's awesome. 21 likes, hell yeah. My likes can drink. That's what I'm talking about. Does anybody hunt? Because since you're in here and you're in my trophy room, well, you're in my kind of everything room. That's my Diaz. I got this past year. It's a little jacked up. Right here, it didn't really grow out. It's kind of funky. Crazy story about that dude too. I shot at him and missed. Look at that 10-pointer back there though. Not very big, but man, the points are freaking awesome. And then that big one's a 6-pointer. But yeah, that's every buck I've ever taken. And then the spikes, actually, I don't never take spikes. Those were something I got from somebody else. That's the one thing I don't shoot is a spike. I like to give them a chance to grow bigger. Michael, that's cool. I designed my own logos too. Everything that you're looking at, I designed all of it. I'm pretty proud of that because, like I've said a million times, I am not good with computers. So the fact that I even did that, the only thing is, I wish that the little yellow part there didn't really look like that. I couldn't get that part to go away, like the background. And when I did the second design, I kind of figured out how to do it a little bit better. And I wish I'd have used that on this anyway. But what are you going to do? So yeah, made all that stuff up. And since we are hanging out, And I do want to go. I want to run outside for a minute. I don't know. Man, I should save these. I should save the keychains. I'm gonna. We'll do that soon. When I'll do a live stream. I'll give that away soon. So if anybody doesn't have a magnet, we got the stickers. Since we've been talking about that, and here's the. I made these on Vistaprint. I had a bunch of stuff made at Vistaprint, but we'll do this. And this is sponsored. Today's video is sponsored by Fish. He didn't know it, but he is. And I wish I had something a little bit better than that. Those other big ones, man, I gotta save those. Well, I have a buffalo nickel. Like Fish says, curated by me. That's where those went, man. I had freaking more rounds that I knew were up there somewhere. Trying to keep the shipping down, so I don't want to put too much in that, but hold on, let me find something. I don't have anything really that flips. I got this one too. So this is a war nickel. I actually found this, so that's kind of cool. I have to put this in a new flip and sign the bottom of it because I actually found it. I don't know the date. But so you get a buffalo nickel and a war nickel with the sticker and magnet and all that stuff. Is that decent? You have a Bushmaster? What kind of Bushmaster? Like an AR Bushmaster? I used to have a 223 AR Bushmaster many moons ago. I had to let that go. I have a different one now. I mean, I don't have any of those things. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Closest without going over. And then I might open up a couple more pieces of mail. But this is part of the 1K giveaway because that's what I said I was going to do. I was going to give stuff away as I opened up mail. So this is kind of a part of that, but this isn't the big stuff anyway. But hold on, Michael. Type it in again, Michael, just to make sure everything's legit. So just put in some numbers. If somebody comes in, tell them to get in, or don't. If you don't want them to know, I don't care. They can either read it or not. But I'll be back in a minute. I kind of feel bad it's not more silver in there, but at least it's some silver. Oh, hold on. I'm going to add something to that. I have this little rainbow toner that I found. If you guys are into pennies. And I don't know if it's worth much, but I found that too. I tried to see if anybody was into it, but the back has, it almost looks like it got something on it. I don't know, but we'll add that to it too. I haven't looked at that under the microscope, so to be honest, I don't know if it's got any kind of errors or anything, but if it does, it's yours. All right, I am back. Everybody get your guesses in. Anyway, I thought I would jam a little bit. I think the more I do that, the more I'll be okay with doing that on lives. My finger's all jammed up right now. That was pretty swollen. It's kind of hard to play. But anyway. Let's see. I remember the number. 42. JK was just over. Great Scott. Here, let me type this in because, well, it's in. If you look in the description, it should be in there. My email address. Just email me your address. And you get a couple of nickels, the sticker, magnet, and a penny. That's going to be a thick one. Here, you can just screenshot this. Make sure you put the .9999. Some people have not put the dot in, and it doesn't work that way. Jetmech 999? Is that how you say that? Jetmech? Appreciate you hanging out. Let her know I'm live streaming. All right. 23 likes. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Michael, I don't know if I ever did say, yeah, I would like to have your sticker. I'm trying to go back and see if I missed anything. Started talking about how I designed mine, but I didn't know if I ever said, yes, I want yours. I do. I actually painted that thing too. That's some dollar store stuff I got. Did a little painting. And I made this too. You get those little things from the dollar store. So anyway, yeah, I was gonna make up. I forgot I told Rhonda I was gonna make her one of these and didn't even put it in her package. But I made this one up and I was gonna paint this and then seal it. So instead of buying coasters, I make coasters. But it takes a lot of time. This was kind of like the first design. But I don't like how far away they are. So that one I didn't do all that great. I feel like I used to have one that was kind of in between these sizes, but I can't find it anywhere. I do like the silver and gold look. Like I was starting to do this one. Try to be crafty every now and again. I got a bunch of canvas too, like big canvas, and I want to try to do some painting. But it would obviously probably be like more abstract because I haven't even drawn since high school, really. So, but yeah, I like to get into painting. I don't really have any pictures on my walls anywhere, really, even upstairs. I keep saying we're going to paint, so we don't hang anything. But I would like to have my own paintings. I think that'd be pretty cool. At some point. I need to get that big flask done too, man. I really want to do this 50 cal. But I don't have a flask big enough to do it. This was one of my first pours. Copper bullet. That's a 30-06. But this is when I got my first flask, and you can tell it was a little bit off. When you put it together, it always went to one side over the other, and no matter how hard I try to not have that happen, it always happens. So I don't even use that flask anymore. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to order a couple new flasks. I guess I'm going to go to PMC because I know I'm going to get good stuff from them. I got 3 flasks. One of them's good. One of them is, I made it so it's kind of good. I had to tape up some of it. But that other one is terrible. So I'll probably never use that for anything. But I'm going to buy some new ones. That way I could do 2 to 3 pours at a time. Right now, I pretty much do 1 at a time. So I like to have it where I can line a bunch of stuff up, go live, and just pour it on and show you guys what it is. Kind of have everything ready to go before I go live. That's what I'm going to do at some point. Do you have any? Were you talking to me, Jetmac? Might have missed something. How many spots you got? What are you doing? Great Scott, was that you? That has some kind of gold piece? I feel like I had seen that because I think that live stream when you guys were together, I popped into that. Not when you were live. It was like the replay. Gold Snipey Farmer, you're a little new to me. Great Scott's been around a while. But I haven't really got out like I used to. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what you were talking about? Yeah, I did see that. That's an amazing piece, too. Dang, you filled that out already? Wow. I thought that would have taken some time. I feel like it was a lot of spots. What was it, like 198 or 96? Or I think it was under 200. Oh, man. Well, good luck to everybody that got in. Oh, is that why you were not quite 200? That's cool. Awesome. I feel like if I came in and won and everybody else paid, I would feel like crap. Yeah, I don't remember how much it was or anything, but I know that that is an expensive coin. What was it? Oh, it was the quarter design. It was the Standing Liberty, right? Is that what they call it? Standing Liberty? SLQ, that's what I was trying to remember. Standing Liberty Quarter. I couldn't I couldn't think of the Q part. Duh. I never said I was smart, guys. My memory is for shit. Lost for words all the time. So, man, I've seen him stop in before. I think I should. I think, maybe not. Oh, JK, did I ever ask you for a sticker? I would love to have one of your stickers, if you have any. I know that you did have some. And anybody else for that matter. Got a couple things here from Poor Man's Gold. I don't think I've seen him since I've been back. Cap just wanted to get you out one of my new stickers. Of course, you know, this is from November 2022, but he sent me that. Pretty cool. And then I had another one from him that I think was before that. I really appreciate the sticker pack. Thanks for your support. All the best, PMG. And then he sent this one. I feel like maybe this one was first. Yeah, this is 2022. That's 2023. So got those from him. So we're getting a little bit more mail open. I don't want to do too much though, because I have some pretty good giveaways I'm going to do when I open up the rest of this stuff. And I might even just go live and announce a live stream / kind of like 1K giveaway, and go a little bit harder with the giveaways, if you will. Yeah, adding to the sticker collection. A couple things here. I want to get to a place where I can. Man, I forgot he did that. Get to a place where I can have Silver Scorpion make me a couple pieces. Capital Currency, hey brother, figured I would send you my loot. Great channel, love the videos. Keep rocking it, Silver Scorpion. Can't even see the date. But this is from a long time ago. But remember when he was doing these? That's cool, man. I kind of wish I had done something like that. So shiny. Oh, Capital Currency. Hey, brother. Thank you for the support in the first monetized live stream I did. Here is your winnings from the stream. I will have to send you a sticker when I get new ones in. So he sent that, and this is what I won. Can you see the date? 1920. Guess I should get that out of there, huh? Like I said, man, some of this mail, I've got winnings, I've got things that I bought from people. Most of it is sticker trades and giveaway wins and things like that. And I do have a bunch of unboxings to do. So I'm going to get to that stuff pretty soon too, because like I said before, there's a lot of things that I don't really plan on holding on to. So I'm going to let go of some of that stuff. And that'll probably be in the next auction. I might even do a pop-up auction here soon before I end up doing more pours. I might do a pop-up auction where I'm just trying to get rid of some of the collectible stuff that I have. See if anybody's interested. So I'm going to go through some of those packages and try to see what's in it and some of the things that I'm not stacking anymore and see if anybody's interested. Actually, you know what? Kind of wanted to save it for a video. But there is a piece in here that I'm probably not going to hold on to. So if anybody is interested, I might have shown this before. I think there was a day I got rained out and I showed this. This is from Plumber. I got this in one of his auctions back in the day. Pretty freaking cool piece. I don't even know what these go for now, but it's got to be $100. Only 2,000 pieces minted. And that's a thick card. New Zealand mint. But it's a bar, and it comes with in a pretty cool case too. You just sit this on the desk. This would be a cool desk piece. It's colorized. Isn't that cool? Well, now we got to see the back. But yeah, that's cool, man. Is that Nui? I don't know if that's what that says or not. I don't think that's what it says. Well, it did say New Zealand mint, so. But yeah, isn't that a cool piece that you just sit on the desk? But yeah, this is one of those pieces. It's a little too collectible for me, so I'll probably be trying to get rid of this at some point. But I would like to do an unboxing video of it at least. I feel like it deserves that. So you got to see it here first. But 2000 minted, I got quite a few things where I have a 2000 mint, like the Awakening series, the first and the second in the series. I got both of those for sale. I've got the 2018 10-ounce Korean Tiger for sale. Those are all 2000 minted. And this one too. Didn't even realize that that was a 2000 mintage. So yeah, if anybody's interested in any of that kind of stuff, let me know, because it will be up for grabs. And I've been trying to get rid of those other coins for a while now. It just seems like people aren't really interested in the collectible stuff right now. At least not yet. At some point, I'll get there. MLZB, yeah, I haven't seen him since I've been back. I do like Star Wars stuff. You can see I've poured quite a few Star Wars pieces. Like these. And that. And that. That was kind of a mess up, actually. I sold... SGT got the full size of this. It's a little bit longer. I didn't have enough silver. I grabbed the wrong silver pile. So this is something that I 3D printed. Kind of screwed up the pour, but it still looks cool, so I kind of still like it, but I might have to melt that down at some point. And we got the Mandalorian. That was a 3D print that I did. And then the Stormtrooper. I actually printed this really big too, but it might be too big because it might end up being 5 ounces by the time I do it. But at some point, I am going to get to that. Oh, dang. Check this out. I wonder if Pirate still has my doubloon I made for him. He said he got rid of a lot of his stuff. I almost asked him, do you still have the doubloon? But I didn't want to hear him say no. So I didn't ask. But I got this from him back in the day. And then this. This is zinc, I believe. Yep. Number 16. Hammered. Pretty cool piece. And then this was from the same guy, I believe. Yeah. I think that's bismuth. B-I. I feel like that's bismuth. At some point, I'd like to mess around with some bismuth. I love the way that looks. And it doesn't have to be very hot. But anyway, I did knock out some of this mail, so that's good. Got some stickers. Some of the people. Even more somewhere. It's Armando. Glad I was at least able to get some of this stuff opened up. But yeah, we're gonna do something pretty big at some point. I feel bad it's been so long since I hit 1K, you know, and I never got to giving all the stuff away. I ended up, you know, it's funny. I had this to give away. But here we are in 2024. So, yeah, that didn't work out. Oh, shit, that's where that went. Check these out. I got these from Pirate too. Brass. I don't know who poured it. 32 ounces. I got 5 of these. I totally forgot that's where it was. So anyway, I ended up buying a 2024 Red Book, so that'll be up for grabs at some point too. I got one for myself and then one to give away. The problem is shipping is going to be ridiculous on that, but whatever. Some people collect Red Books. Yeah, I do, to be honest with you. I started buying Red Books in 2019, and I have one for every year. And I will probably save them. But that is an extra 2022. So if anybody's collecting them, let me know. I'll let that one go, for real, because I don't need 2 of them, that's for sure. One year I bought the ringed version and the other version. And then I bought the big Red Book. You guys ever seen the big Red Book? That thing is freaking amazing. There's all kinds of stuff in that. I was supposed to make a video about that at some point, showing you the differences between the regular Red Book and the big Red Book and what was in it. I had so many plans for videos and then fell off the face of the earth. Mountain of Coin, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Costs $9 or $99? I can't even see. That heart is always in the way of that last comment. And this thing is not wanting to move. Oh. I'm not good with laptops. $9 to ship. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, whenever I get them, I got them in bubble mailers, so that's probably how I'll ship them. I have a perfect size bubble mailer for it, and it's on the cheaper side, so I don't know if it'll be 9. Guess it depends on where it's going. Homesick? Yeah, it sucks being away from home for a while sometimes. I tend to get like that sometimes. I'll go on like a hunting trip for a week. And by like the fourth, fifth day, I'm like ready to come home. You can remove the heart? How do you do that? It's just kind of there. I don't mean like the whole, when you click on it and then it gives you like 5 different things you can do. Not that part, just the heart. So that last comment's always kind of hard to read. But yeah, I was showing you the scorpion stuff. I won another giveaway from him. Capital Currency, hey buddy, here is your win from the scrapping scorpion 250 giveaway. I think he's at like 2,000 now too. Maybe not with the scrapping, I'm not sure. Hope all is well. But it was, I guess he found this and he cleaned it up. I was actually thinking about cleaning up like the inside right there. But yeah, it's an actual horseshoe that was on a horse at some point. And I was like, shit yeah, man, I'll win that because I could use some good luck. Aren't horseshoes supposed to be good luck? So now I got a horseshoe, and I just gave 3 of you 4-leaf clovers. So we should have the luck going for us around here, hopefully. But yeah, I think with the rest of this, I'm either going to announce that I'm going to do a live stream and just hang out and do what I'm doing. Obviously, a lot faster, because today I'm just kind of hanging out and talking to you guys and doing whatever. But I figured I would get into that. But when I announce something, I'll be giving that away, plus the red book, plus I got a digital microscope, I've got some coins, I've got a pocket pinger. There is some copper rounds, but I almost want to try to pour those. Here, I'll show you. Whenever I find cool pieces in copper, I don't worry so much about putting it in sand and messing it up. Like if it's silver, you know, whatever, but I really want to do that in silver. That is my favorite quarter design. This might be one of my favorite designs, period, to be honest. But if I could push that down into the sand and make it like a 2 ounce, that would be freaking cool in silver. And of course, I'm going to do a buffalo at some point. Because this is an ounce, it's going to be thicker than this. And those reeded edges, I'm probably going to, because I'm going to have to mess this coin up, because I'm probably going to grind the reeded edge off. So that's a couple things I was thinking about doing. And I love pennies. I think that would still look good in silver. 1909S. And then, of course, this. I just get worried that somebody's going to come across it and they're going to try to sue me for using the design. Even though it's a different, I'm not going to make it a coin, it's going to be a pour. And it's going to be an open pour, so where the back is going to look, you know, it's not going to look like a coin. And it'll be 2 ounces. But I know people have gotten in trouble for things before, so I don't know. I got you. Appreciate you. Sometimes, though, I do like to go in here and be like, ding, 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 ding. Liking my own stuff. I don't do it very often, but every now and again. Sometimes I'll hit it once or twice to see if anybody else will do it. Every time I go into a live stream, I'll sit there and just pound that thing. I don't know if every time you hit it, one pops up. So I don't know if other people are doing it with me or if it's just I can see mine every time I hit it, and then when it actually comes up in the live stream, one might fly up. So I don't know if it's other people doing it too, or if it's just me, or what the hell. But yeah, I'm always doing that. And when I say I hit it a lot, like I'll do it like 50 or 60 times, and then go to another one 50 or 60 times. I don't know if that does much for the channel, but you would think if somebody's liking it, it should want them to push it out more, right? So I always try to do it. Gotta go. All right. Gotcha. Work is to be done. I tell you what, man, I just did shipping and finally got everything out yesterday for 3 days. Sunday, I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning because I write invoices up for everything too, which I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that because it's so time consuming. And then each individual piece I wrap up or fold up or, you know, put it in some kind of envelope thing in the package. So it takes me days. And I only had like 16 different orders. But, man, shipping is a pain sometimes. And I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm always going over everything 3 and 4 times and trying to make sure everything's right. But good luck with the auction. I wish I had some money to spend. I'd be over there spending money. I haven't done that in a while, though. I was thinking about doing when are you doing an auction? I was thinking about doing a pop-up auction at some point. I don't know about today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe sometime throughout the week. I'm just trying to let go of a few things. Coins, not pours, just other stuff that I'm willing to let go of. Try to get some money for shipping. Which reminds me, I actually do have to go and get that other stuff out. The Irish Collector. I don't know if you sent me the address yet, but I'll get that out as soon as you give me the address. What? What? Computer? What? I'm using it. My daughter was trying to talk without talking and just dropped candy out of her mouth on the floor. Don't put that back. Oh, God, that was gross. You know how much hair is probably on that floor? What? I'm getting ready to get off here. What are you messing with? He's going to knock this stuff over. We got 26 likes. Appreciate you guys. Still 10 people here. I'm not doing anything interesting, so that's good. We're holding the people. Look at this dude. Oh, you knocked my guitar over, boy. Look at this dude. He's like, nah. Camera shy. What? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, jeez. All right, take him out of here. Go. Go. Get. Back. 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 Good boy. So anyway. I'm sure you can tell my finger is dying. Every now and again, I'm just going to jam. I don't know how to play songs, so don't ask me to play anything. I just kind of jam out every now and again. Don't even ask me to play A chord, because I don't know what that is. I just put my fingers in places where I think it sounds good. At least I'm original, I guess. Okay, yeah, whenever you're ready. It's no big rush. Free bird. I'd have to even think how that goes. The guitar part. I know that's a hard one, especially the solo. But what a great solo that is. It's not popping in my head right now, but I know every time I hear it, I'm like, yeah. Christ, I probably just lost half of you. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. God, apologize. So what are y'all doing this weekend? I know somebody's got some cool plans. Woohoo! Yeah, Michael, tonight at some point I'm going to try to at least get that print on the card, and we'll see what happens. What is it though? Is it the hammer? I was thinking about gluing that other one back together too. That way I have it. Do multiples. It's not a hammer? The coin holders? It's a coin holder? Sweet. And my name on it? That's awesome. That would definitely be cool. I have been wanting something like that. There's a lot of people. You should go if you're trying to make stuff for a bunch of people. There is a lot of people over on TikTok that have things like that. I've even seen it where there'll be like 3 or 4 different coin holders with somebody's name across the bottom. But yeah, I have always wanted to do that. I'm sure you could find a lot of people here too, to be honest. Because I don't see it here like I do over there. 26 likes. Man, if we could get to 30, I might have to do another giveaway. Probably going to be getting off here in a minute though. It's 5 o'clock. I was going to try to get some pouring done today in a little while. Everything should be dried up a little bit more now. Sweet. Definitely going to have to try to print that. Awesome. 29. Uh-oh. Y'all are like, dude, give away, give away, give away. Well, now I got to wait. I'm sure we can get one more. There was something else I wanted to have a stand for, and I don't know what it was now. Maybe it was something wider for like bills, but you can put that bills on that. I mean, if it's in a holder. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking about. Stand for something. Oh, it was a stand for a tool that like held a tool or something up while you're using it, and I don't know what the hell it was now, but this was something I was thinking about like a year ago. Daniel, what's happening? 30. Uh-oh. Now I gotta go find something to give away. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty then. I didn't put the date on it yet. This flip seems a little bit like to one side than the other. Hold on, I want to write on this real quick. Crap. This isn't the greatest signature there. I might have to redo that. I might have to redo that one. But it's a 1944 quarter. Not in the greatest shape, but not in the worst shape either. I'm going to make this one a little harder. Let's go. Guess I should tell you what to do too. Man, I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach growling, but if you can, sorry. One through 500. See that up so you don't think I'm messing with it. Sounds like freaking thunder. I just realized this is going to be way harder for me to figure out. Should have did 1 through 50 again. Red Bull down. That's all right. You guys can help me. I need new strings, good lord. That didn't sound that great. See, whenever I pick up a guitar, I'm just kind of freestyling off the top of my head. But anyway, I digress. Rhonda, what's happening? Bill Snodgrass, what's going on? Muscle Shell, what's up? We got 31 likes, so I figured we'd do a giveaway at 30 likes. That's what we're doing. Although that signature on the bottom of that looks pretty bad. I might have to redo that. I barely had enough room on the desk here. So that might look a little bit better when it comes to you, whoever wins. So what do you guys think about these bars? I put them up in every auction, but nobody really seems to be into the weight. You think I should melt them down? I shined them up, but you know, trying to do my thing here. Got this one. That one is 3.4. This was a new one. I'm gonna have to run this through the tumbler a little bit more, I think. Kind of when you look at it from like here, it's just not quite as shiny as I want it to be. Granted, it does have those lines in it, so it's not gonna be perfect anyway, but it's a wood grain on the back, because this was a keychain that was really thin, and I glued wood to the back of it to make it thick. So if there's any drummers out there, or if anybody that likes music for that matter, got these two. I think these little bumps right there kind of throw me off though. This one might get melted. I tried to put these up a couple times too. But you never know who's going to come into the live stream when I'm doing an auction anyway. I can, you know, I like to keep putting up the same things even though they don't sell. Because some of these things I put up in all 3 auctions and I still have them, so. It's tough. Like the bars, I could probably melt those down. That wouldn't be that big a deal. But when it comes to sandcasts, it's kind of hard to melt them down. We got 18 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button. I haven't hit stop yet either, so if you want to put a number 1 through 500. Drum on. Reminds me of Wayne's World. Game on. Yeah, Muscle Shot. I don't know if you saw my drum set. I got a Tama Superstar 7-piece set with, I think, 9 cymbals at it right now. Double bass pedal. Love that thing. I did play one day, but I never did watch that live stream back to see if it was any good. Tell you what though, I jammed out the other day, man, and it sounded amazing. But of course, that's me listening to it, not really, you know, listening back. That's just me playing. You always sound good when you're playing. Flying Dutchman, what's going on? Don't ask. Appreciate you stopping in. 33 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please feel free, even though we're already doing the giveaway. But I would appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit stop because we're getting too far away here. I'll give you a couple more minutes. Well, not a couple more minutes, a couple more seconds. And all I ask is that you are in the United States. I don't want to have to ship out of the United States for a giveaway like this. And be 18 or older. Uh-oh, here Rhonda goes. She's like, I'm taking this over. Alright, well, I'll erase my stop then. Look at Rhonda, man. She is like always on point. I might need you to go back and look at the numbers, man, because we're kind of far back now. 255. 255. Is it Carol? 184. No. Muscle shells, 244. 244. Nice. Congrats. Just email me your address and I will send this out to you. I didn't go in and type anything extra into this live stream, but I'm pretty sure that my email address is always in it. But I can type it in here too if you want to take a screenshot. Make sure I spelled everything right. Pretty sure we're good. Make sure you put .999. 4 nines. And I will send this out to you. I'll throw a sticker in with it too. So yeah, as long as you're in the US, you're 18 or over, and what was the other thing? You email me within 24 hours. That's the only rules I ever have. So yeah, we got to open up some mail today. All the stickers you see here, some old mail that I had laying around. We got some more stuff to get into as well. So I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm going to be giving this away at some point. This is from Plumber, but I want to make sure he knows before I do it. Got some giveaways I won from him and a bunch more mail. So make sure you guys watch any kind of mail call video, if it's a video, or live stream talking about a giveaway. I don't know. I'm still on the fence of what to do, man. It's been so long, and I'm trying to play catch up, and I already kind of feel like a dick anyway. But for it being so long, but you know, better late than never. Anybody that wants to send me a sticker, I would love to have a sticker. I've got about 30 I still need to open, so there's that. But yeah, I love stickers. You can see that's the pile over there. It's not that big, but there's a pretty good amount. And I have this wall right here. And I was thinking about all the people that have been hanging out in my live streams. If I get, or even showing up for the auctions, if you send me a sticker, I'll probably end up putting it on this wall. Because there's a lot of people that are in that pile that don't even know I exist anymore. So, you know. I would rather the people that are here have your sticker seen. Although I don't really show the wall very much anyway, so that might not happen very often, to be honest with you. But I was thinking about that idea. I have to go through it though, because there's definitely some people in there that still show up. So, but yeah. Stickers are meant to be stuck. I hear you, but at the same time, I don't want to have them stuck on something. I was gonna tape them because I don't want to mess up the sticker part. I want to have them as stickers. I look at it as like a collection. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had baseball stickers, if you stuck them to something, you wouldn't have them anymore after something happens to that thing, whatever that is. Now, granted, I would probably end up keeping that forever, but you know. I look at it as kind of more of a collection. Yeah, like even like a sticker album. Yeah. I even thought about that, putting them all in like a book. All right, Muscle Shell, appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping in. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I try to go live at some point, usually from 2:30 to 4:30. But usually I'm trying to pour something. But today everything was wet, and kind of wanted to get a little bit of mail open and start doing that sort of thing. But yeah, that was my first pour ever. It's an eagle holding the bicentennial wings, 1776, 1976, or you know, not what the hell did I just say? Holding the bicentennial dates. First pour ever. I was like, man, this pouring stuff ain't that hard. You should see the second one I did. Not even close. But anyway. Serpent Silver, I will probably be pouring some guitars on Thursday. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to do a few too. I'm going to try to get number ones done of everything. I will be doing that. And Thursday I might try to do one live. Yeah, I have mine on the magnets on filing cabinet too, Rhonda. Actually, I have a door to my studio, and it's actually like an outside door, so it's metal. And I had them on that at first, and then I took them off and put them on my file cabinet in the studio. Yes, you guys will have guitars. I promise. There'll be more guitars. I want to do some different guitars too, to be honest with you. Michael, you got any guitar pours or molds laying around? Especially some of the ones I have, I would like to get them done in. I always think the dip. That's not what it's called. Um, the way you print. Then again, I did. I remember you saying you have all the printers, so. Yeah, I wonder if I could send. I could probably send a file to you. I mean, the ones I did are okay. The backs of them were a little weird when it sticks to the plate, but I realized that if I take wood glue and smear it into it and let it dry, do it again, let it dry a few times, that it'll get smooth. So that's the only part. The rest of them actually look pretty good on the other sides. The guitar I poured Thursday was sold in the auction. I thought I told you that later on. Maybe I didn't. I had a lot going on. My mind gets kind of scattered when I'm doing things like that and like this. That's why it's hard to pour sometimes when I'm trying to like be live and pouring. I don't really get much done. Like if I was to just pour and not be looking at the chat and doing all that, it would be a lot faster. I'm gonna do another one Thursday. I'm gonna pour one live Thursday, maybe two. We'll see what happens. Which one do you like better, Carol? Do you know the difference of what they are? Did you see that there was four of them? I have like the Fender. There's the Fender Jaguar, which is like the one that was standing up, but I can make any of them stand up. And then there's another Fender with a different headstock, and then there's the Flying V with the same headstock, and then there's a Gibson Les Paul. Yeah, I like the Gibson too. The one I poured Thursday, that's the Jaguar. It's a Fender Jaguar. I was gonna do another one of those. I will pour that Thursday, along with I think I'm gonna do the Gibson too. The problem is those are just long enough to where they barely fit in the flask. I really need to get a bigger flask. I wonder if I could get her to order me. Well, no, shoot, that's on Amazon. I got to get something from PNC. Although you can get stuff from PNC off of Amazon, can't you? I might have to look into that. I don't have the next day air stuff. It usually takes me a few days to get flasks in. But that other one, once I taped it, it was better. But now that I've been putting everything in the oven, it tends to make the tape not really stick so well. But it is kind of there. But yeah, I got to make sure I get one from PNC because the other ones I got were trash. You can't get them cheap. Make a flask. I actually have all the metal already cut, but I can't get my welder to feed. I don't know what's happening. First of all, I've never welded before, but I bought a Lincoln 140, and I can't get the wire to feed into it. There's a button you push on the side, and I'm pretty sure that that's what makes it feed through, but nothing happens when I push the button, so I don't know what's going on. This is the other fender. This is one that I poured too. See, that's the back. That's a terrible back. That's not the one that I usually use to pour, but that's what they look like sometimes. Yeah, that one I wouldn't even try to fix. But this side looked nice. That's why I had it sitting up on the desk. Use wood. You can't. See, the thing is with wood, you got to make sure everything's lined up the same. Unless you're just pouring into one side and the other side's flat, if that makes any sense. Like if your mold is in the bottom part and then you just have a flat part on top, yeah, that can work. And I do have one. I made one out of wood. And it's actually kind of tight. But any kind of movement will make it look off. And I wish I had a piece to show you, but I don't have anything left. But like you'll see, like this line right here. You see how you can kind of see that line? That's where it met. Well, imagine the bottom part being over a little bit and the top part being over a little bit. It just doesn't line up sometimes. And I hate when that happens. And I'm not going to sit and file on something for a half an hour. Although it probably takes hours, really. I could take it to a sander, but then you lose everything. So it's kind of catch-22 there. But yeah, I did make one out of wood, but it's really big. It's kind of too big. But the one I got that's metal is cool, but it's heavy. It's like it's like 1/4-inch steel, I think. But I know it won't move. And then it's all about trying to get like the blocks on the, I don't know how to explain it really because I don't have pins that are coming out. It's like blocks. So I just have to have everything in its spot and then weld it. But happen it will. I bet you can, Michael. I suck at this. I can make it look better. That's just, I think that when I did that second guitar, I think that that's when the bed was starting to act funny. And now I have a new bed on it, so I think everything's a lot better now. Especially now that I'm putting the glue on it. I almost want to take the glass bed off and put the regular thing back on and just glue it. Like paint the glue on. That seemed to have worked the last time. But yeah, there'll be lots more to come. So Thursday, I'll make sure that I at least get one. Because I might do a couple different ones. So I'll make sure I have at least one already ready to go with the sand. So it doesn't take me forever to sit there and try to get them going. But I'm going to do the Fender, or not the Fender, yeah, the Fender Jaguar and the Gibson. Steven, what's going on? Yes, your package went out. Didn't you get a picture? Did you not get a picture? I thought I sent a picture of it. But yeah, it went out yesterday. Everybody's went out yesterday. I managed to get everything done to ship on Monday. And a few things go out today, but that was all other stuff. That wasn't from the auction. And now we got 3 more things. Shipping is kind of just one of those things I guess I'm going to always be doing. But it's cool. I like to do the giveaways. I like to give back to you guys, you know. Y'all hanging out with me and 33 likes. That's awesome. By the way, if anybody's in here that hasn't hit the like button, please feel free. Shoot, you can hit the dislike button if you want. And if you guys think about it, after this live stream is done, if you just happen to be scrolling through and you see it, pop into it and leave a comment. And I don't care what it is. You can do a emoji, whatever. Just something, because that never really happens that often for me. And I think that it helps push stuff out a little bit more when there's more interaction in the comments. Obviously, in here it's fine, and that's working great. But yeah, like on the actual video after it posts, if you think about it, you know, and it doesn't matter what it is, I don't care. It could be a thumbs down emoji, whatever. Any interaction is good interaction. That's what I was told. But anyway, dang, it's 5:30. I guess we're going to get off here. I'm going to try to get a couple things going for tonight, and then we'll do a couple things tomorrow. And then Thursday, hopefully I'll have a couple pieces to show you, and then we'll do some more guitars. And I kind of want to do another Statue of Liberty, but man, I don't know what it is with trying to get that sucker in the sand. I might have to just do it down on one side and just dig it out, because the sand's so hard. And I don't know if it's because I've had this sand for about 2 years. That probably has something to do with it. Maybe I should break out some new sand. But it is really hard to push anything down into it. I had a freaking stick that's like a 1x1 square stick, and I was like, I had that on top of it trying to push it down. I'm like, man, I'm going to freaking break this thing before I get anything down in the sand halfway. And if I don't pack it in enough, it just doesn't work right. I got to figure out a better way. And then if I try to use the other stuff, I forgot what it's called, the lighter color sand, that's really hard to press down in. What I was thinking about doing is make, and I might even do this out of wood. So you have the flask, right? You got a square flask. Taking wood, maybe even like just wood trim, and having a square that it can sit exactly on top of, right? So then I can take pieces like that and stick it down in the bottom, press the sand on it, and then when I pull it up, the sand will be sticking out like this much. And then I can dig that off and get to half of it. But then you got to be careful with it moving back and forth. But as long as I keep everything good enough to where it's flat on the other side, you know, whatever, if it moves, I'll still have to put the sand on the other side, on the top. So that might work. I'm going to have to try to figure it out. This is all a learning process for me. The past couple of years have been me trying to figure stuff out. But, you know, I'm doing it myself. I really don't even watch other people do it anymore. Ever since Red's been gone, I haven't really watched other people pour. Not that much. I'm kind of one of those people that likes to do it myself and mess up a few times, because that's how you really learn. At least me, anyway. If I mess it up, it's one thing to watch somebody do it, but then I'll forget exactly what they did because it wasn't me that either did it right or messed it up. But you can do it right a million times, but when you mess it up, that's when you really learn. Is he pouring? He's back? I know he's on. I know he's doing a scrapping channel, but I haven't seen him pouring. I did watch that video where he was talking about some stuff. I'm not trying to put his business out there, but he did say it in a video. Just kind of working on mental health and how it can even affect your body, and that's true. I've been through it. I feel like since 2020, a lot of us have been through it. But yeah, I haven't seen him pouring anything. I did ask him in one of those videos, "Are you still pouring?" And he said yes. But unless maybe YouTube struck me from his notifications, I don't know. But I did go and look, and he hadn't posted a video in a couple months there, so I don't know. That was a while back though. That was when I first came back. But anyway, his heart replacement? He had a heart replacement? Say what? I did not know that. He has a new heart? That's crazy. I don't know anybody that had to get a new heart. That's the first time. I mean, obviously I've heard about it, but never somebody that I knew. Yeah, I didn't know that happened. That's crazy. You know, they say that when you get somebody else's organs, and especially the heart, that you kind of take on some of their I don't know if it's like thought process or feelings or what it is exactly, but you take on some of that from that person. I don't know if it's true, but maybe that's why he was kind of going through a little something, like, talking about mental health at one time. Man, I can't imagine having to get a new heart. That just blew my mind. And I'm sure there's struggles that come along with that anyway. I know his wife is a nurse. Or is she a doctor? I'm pretty sure she was a nurse. Man, and I hear that the healthcare in in Canada's free, but it's really hard to get stuff like that done. Man, he's lucky. Wonder if his wife could pull a few strings and make sure it happened. That's man, that is crazy to me. I can't even believe that. Yeah, Michael, I'm pretty sure they're not around anymore. Yeah, I think you don't make it very far without a heart. I'm just messing with you. I've never, I never wanted to be a donor because I feel like the way I came in this world is the way I want to go out. But man, people that do stuff like that is amazing. I feel differently now too. Like I know what my soul is. I know what my body is. I know what my mind is for that matter. I know that it's, you know, We are eternal light beings. That's what a human being is. So, our body is our vessel to be here on earth, to have experience. And when we die, we leave our bodies. So I never used to think like that. I used to think you die and then there's nothing and you're in the ground and there's just nothing, and I want to have all my organs with me when I do, you know, just in case kind of thing. But I don't think like that anymore. So that might have to be something I think about. The thing is too, like, I don't go to doctors, man. I've always kind of been the type of person that's like, if God wants to take me, He'll take me. If it's my time, it's my time. I think we all have contracts. I think we're all, God knows when we're going to die. Probably before we're born. There's reasons why we're here. We have certain experiences to live. Anyway. All right, Muscle Shell. But yeah, science, man. I don't know about science. It kind of freaks me out. 3D printed hearts? Dang. I haven't heard about that yet. Mm. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. 33 likes, that's awesome. I do appreciate you. I will be back Thursday. I might even pop on tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Don't hold me to that, but if you see I'm live, stop in, hang out. Um, but other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end this and try to get a little bit of work done and get these packages up. We got 3 things to ship out, so hopefully everybody email me their address, and I'll try to get that out tomorrow. And other than that, like I always say, I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Later.